Welcome to the Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast with Lucas and Kimberlee.
All right, we're diving right into podcast number one. All right, we're diving right into podcast number one. It's our inaugural episode. We're going to review our week's posts, interview some people and vendors, and highlight upcoming events in the area.
By the way, this is Brunswick Group Therapy, and I'm Kimberlee, and that over there is Lucas.
Hello. One of the big posts this week was the car show chaos. Somebody put up signs. I think they decided it was the owner of the property.
Don't mess with tradition. We found that out, didn't we?
Well, the show went on, and the car show happened without incident. So I guess the signs stopped nothing.
We love to see your passion, too.
Right. What's up with those Huskies?
The elusive Huskies.
Is there multiple Huskies roaming around, or is it just those two Huskies?
There is. I feel like it should be like maybe our town logo now. The Huskies on the run.
I mean, the over and under, I think there was 20 posts, and I would probably bet over.
You lost, huh?
And then there was the one-eyed cat that found its way home.
The one-eyed cat was my favorite of the week, actually. That was my favorite.
Quite a few lost and founds. There was some glasses found at Mooney, an umbrella found on Grafton.
Really?
A couple keys outside Aldi.
This is what you want to go with on our inaugural? Really? This is what you want to go with?
If you missed the post, you might want your phone back found at Anytime Fitness or Huntington School.
Or the key at Aldi, right? Oh, my goodness. The fat chick in the Bublik is really interested in is the Hell's Kitchen chef. Is it Cheyenne? I think it is. Nichols is hosting a coffee-inspired dinner at the Grounded Bean coming up, so June 9th. So check out the Grounded Bean Facebook page if you guys are interested in that. That's the kind of stuff I want to talk about. I don't care about loose
It does sound like a good
umbrella,
menu, and I'm
right?
excited that they're doing something in addition to selling delicious coffee.
Well, and one of the things we probably shouldn't talk about because we got backlash on it is talking about Meyer coming to Medina. I don't know why. I just feel like Meyer was something special for Brunswick, and we don't need another one 10 miles away. But unfortunately, that is going to happen. Good for Medina, I guess. Bad for us. But we have some new businesses opening in the future, though.
Yeah, we got somebody said that they spotted some fence and yellow tape in front of the old Marks on 303. So we got a furniture store coming. It was, Cleveland
Furniture.
So that's pretty
it's
exciting.
not an Ollie's. It's not a Ross's.
Yeah,
Sorry,
but
everybody.
It won't drive a ton of traffic. It'll be a nice business for the city that it won't put additional traffic on 303.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's better to have a full storefront than an empty storefront. So we welcome Cleveland Furniture coming in soon, hopefully. Just another option.
Yeah.
Here.
One less empty building.
Exactly.
Did you see that giant bass caught at Brunswick Lake?
That thing was huge.
Oh, it was bigger than that Catch Me on the Rib or, that bass on the wall.
Right.
It was massive.
It was really big. So these are just some of the posts that you can see on the You're From Brunswick page. So make sure you scroll through and take a look at some of those and check out, the size of that thing.
They rolled out contributor points to the You're From Brunswick Facebook group.
What does that get me?
I have no idea.
Really?
But it's keeping track of your
points.
Your contribution. They call them contributions.
Can I redeem those for gas? Or what, do I get gas for those? Or
we'll have to come up with something.
5 cents on my groceries or what?
It says you're a top contributor, so thanks for that.
I know. I tried. Until it did mean something really special to me until like 8 other people said they got top contributor too the same morning. So kind of took away from that.
There's a couple posts of the ice cream lady, some sightings in town from both young and old.
I did see that, and I have to tell you, I was the one that took that picture. So they were right by my house, and I thought it was just so special that there was no kids around. It was just 2 older people. I'll be very careful when I say that because I'm getting up there myself, but the one lady did tell me she was 96.
Wow.
With her walker, and she said, so they came out of their condo to enjoy some ice cream from our favorite ice cream truck, Celeste Tasty Treats. Miss Celeste.
We've caught her twice on our street.
Yeah, I need to stop catching her on my
It's good to
street.
see her.
That's what I need to do.
They had, what did they have, another birth at Spring Mist? My goodness.
I have a long list of births at Spring Mist, so you guys are just going to have to go check out their Facebook page. They've had at least 4 reindeer, a couple calves. They welcomed a new horse. They adopted a horse. Let's see, what else? Oh my gosh, they got a llama. There's a lot of new animals there. Please support this local gem in our area. They are going to be opening on Wednesdays, beginning June 7th, and it's only $5 to get in. $2 for rides on some of the animals, and $1 for feed. And this is really important. It's a cash only transactions there. So Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. beginning June 7th. Please support Spring Mist Farms and the little farm that we have in our community. We're very lucky to have them, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun seeing all the new animals. So
we had a lot of fun. I know my family and I went there and saw some animals.
Yeah, and some people forget too, they also have a barn for rent. So people are always looking, always asking, where can we have a party? Where can we have, they can hold up to, I don't know, a little over 100 people, maybe 150 people. So good deal there. Air conditioning, that's important this summer. So if you're still looking for graduation spot or birthdays or something like that, keep them in mind too. They truly are a gem of Brunswick Hills and the Brunswick community. So anything we can do to support them would be great.
Definitely. Someone asked, whatever happened to the couple that jacked the napkin dispenser from Niners? And I know the owner chimed in and had some things to say. What did she say? She
did. She chimed in. Tasha Niner over there said that they did not return it. But what happened, even though they knew who stole it, they decided not to pursue the theft of the napkin dispenser. So it really wasn't worth it. But Tito's rep, which is what was on the dispenser, came in and they raffled off a box and some Tito's merch. And they donated $500 to a local charity.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
So out of that situation came something really good. And Niners, once again, stepping up and doing a great job for charities and businesses.
Yeah, I'll make sure I support Tito's this Memorial Weekend.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point.
All right. Well, that was some of our top posts for this week. If you think we missed one, visit us on
brunswickgrouptherapy.com. Let me help you out.
Yeah, brunswickgrouptherapy.com, where you can leave an audio message that may be used in a future podcast.
Yeah, we really do want to hear from you. This is just something fun that Lucas and I want to do and start out. You're going to be listening to some interviews from the farm, Heritage Farm, right?
Sunday at the farm, right after we come back. What can you expect from the You Know You're From Brunswick Gift Facebook group? You know, it's your typical social media community group. People rave about the places and products they love. People leave restaurant reviews and seek out landscaper recommendations. People rant about other people. I'm not gonna lie, it can be a hot flippin' mess sometimes. But other times you're scrolling through and whatever, boom, you find some random heart-tugging post where you see the good inside Brunswick, Ohio residents. You see a community supporting and coming together to help someone in need, and you get proud of living in this community. Then you scroll some more and you find something so ridiculous it's time to log off the internet for the day. But, you know, either way, you're coming back tomorrow for more.
You're listening to the Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast with Lucas and Kimberlee.
What was that loud boom? Was it fireworks or gunshots?
Is anybody else's breeze line down again?
Monday was a holiday. When's my trash day?
To the guy who pulled out of the middle school at 3:20 today in the Toyota Tacoma, you're a turd.
Did you see that blue car? Oh my gosh.
Has anybody noticed that helicopter flying around all day in the same spot? What's he doing up there?
Wow, that could be a lot to take in each week. But don't worry, help is here. Join us weekly as we recap our most favorite post, highlight a local business or two, hear from you about what's on your mind, and talk about upcoming events and activities in our community. Sit down on your favorite couch, prop up your feet, grab a drink, and listen to Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast.
Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast. Don't miss any of the exciting things that happen around town. Tune in to the Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast. Visit brunswickgrouptherapy.com. Group Therapy.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We're here with Jerry Jolly from Jerry Jolly Jelly and Jam. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got that out. And Jerry is a frequent flyer here at the Farmers Market at Heritage Farm on Laurel Road, which starts June 11th. And so we were highlighting some of the vendors. And so Jerry, tell us a little bit about your product. What would you like to tell us about your
Well,
products?
I've been making this for 40 or 50 years, and finally when the market came up 10 years ago, I was like, this is perfect. So I try and use all local produce. My brother and I grow our own blackberries and raspberries for the jams. I go to local farmers. The apple butter that I make is made from the apples from the farm here. We have apple trees here, so I try and, use those apples so I know they're healthy.
Right.
There's no pesticides. There's no junk on them. A lot of the things are, little ideas that I came up with. I have a hot damn cherry jam that is quite popular.
And you said that's your number one seller.
And that's my number one seller, yes. People
And what
go
is in
crazy.
that?
It is cherries, sour cherries, and about 5 different kinds of hot peppers, depending on what the grocery store has got at that time. It can be hot. It could be blazing hot. Some people like the blazing hot.
Right.
And I have people that use it for, you put it on a cracker with some cream cheese. I have people that put it on barbecue on a pork loin on the grill. Just all kinds of things. And I do make about 24 different kinds of jams.
Is that all?
So,
just 24, huh?
Just 24.
Like a grocery store. Holy heck.
It's better than a grocery store
That's
because
awesome.
you know it's good stuff.
So what's your second most popular flavor?
Second most popular, I think, is the bumbleberry. I came up with that. I had little bits of fruit left over one time, and I thought, throw them all together. So it's blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, and strawberry. And it's about a cup of each and whatnot. And it's just a really good flavor. Kids love it. Adults love it. Everybody loves it.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through these because this sounds like really good and I'm really hungry and we're doing this right before dinner. So, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Anything else that you'd like to share with us?
Nope, just come down and see us at the market at Sundays at the farm.
At what time?
Ooh, this is going to be from 10 to 2 every Sunday starting June 11th.
Perfect.
Okay.
Hopefully you guys will come down and say hi to Jerry and tell her that you heard her on Brunswick Group Therapy.
Yes.
All right, we're here at the farm with Samantha from So Sammy. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your stand here?
All right, so we're a mother-daughter duo. Sammy, have been sewing since high school, and I graduated in 2009. My mom has been crocheting since she was a little girl. Our best seller is the microwave bowl holder and the scrubbies. The microwave bowl holder, you can put your bowl right in it, put it in the microwave, and pull it out by the corners. We sew and crochet various other items, and we can do custom things as well, depending on what they are.
Oh, that's fantastic. What are some of the your favorite things you like to make?
The bowl holders, the wine bottle holders, and mini backpacks.
You have most of those products to grab and take, or can people order?
People can order the mini backpacks. Those are a custom order, just with how intense they are.
Yeah.
Everything else can be picked up at the farm.
Well, thanks for sitting with me today, and I'll see you at the farm.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, everybody, we're back with Kathy Vitti from Kathy's Sweet Shop. And I know you've seen her stuff on the page. You know you're from Brunswick because she's always posting her klatchkis and all her other goodies. But this time we're talking to her because she's going to be here at the farmer's market at Heritage Farms on Laurel Road. And Kathy, tell us a little bit about what you're going to have at the market.
I'm going to have my famous klatchkis. That's my specialty. I make them in 22 different flavors. I make them almost every day, my main seller. I'll be having my famous nut roll. That's came famous lately. Everybody loves that nut roll,
Great.
poppy seed roll.
Mm-hmm. And what are your 2 top flavors of klatchkis that are most requested?
Apricot and raspberry.
Oh, I was going to go with nut
Yeah.
and cheese. You have those too, though, right?
Yeah,
Good.
and nut and cheese too. Them are the top
Yeah.
4. Yeah, top 4 flavors, yeah.
That sounds great.
People
That sounds
love 'em.
great.
I-
And you do trays so people can order from you. They can
Oh,
come
yeah.
up here to the farm,
Yep.
see you every Sunday starting June 11th
Yep.
from 10 to 2.
Yep.
And they can place a custom order with you.
Oh, yeah, or on Facebook or message me through Kathy Sweet Shop. At least
Alright.
about a week's notice for orders, sometimes 2 weeks' notice.
Great. Yeah. Summertime, graduation parties, all that good stuff. She's nodding her head. You can't see it, but she's ready to take your orders. But she's ready to see you first up at the farm. Don't forget Heritage Market every Sunday starting June 11th, 10 to 2. Thank you very much, Kathy.
Thank you.
All right, we're here at the Heritage Farm with Katie, the market manager. Katie, why don't you tell us about what's going on at the farm?
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to say thanks for having me on here and for supporting the farm. Most of you know that we've had it, or most of you should know, I should put that way, that we have a farmer's market every Sunday at Heritage Farm. It's the Historical Society site, and it has recently gotten a name change to Sunday at the Farm. And we will be starting June 11th through October 8th. You can come and see us from 10 to 2.
It really is a great time to spend your Sunday with family and friends at the farm. What all can they expect to see when they come here?
Well, we're reorganizing, so bear with us. We're trying to get some events on the farm. We try to do different things on the farm. We are going to be having opening day, June 11th. We're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the farm. So we will be giving away cupcakes and cookies to everyone who comes that day. And that's going to be all donated by vendors and local bakers.
That sounds like a really fun time as well. What other vendors or vendor types can we see at the farm?
We have a wide variety. We have produce. We're going to have some fresh flowers this year. We have the jellies and jams. We have baked goods. We have crafters, and we have local artists. They're just starting to come in, so if you want to see, they're all going to be highlighted on our Facebook page, which is Sunday at the Farm, and you can check it out, like us, share us, and that way you can stay in the loop and be in the know.
Well, thank you for speaking with us today, Katie, and I'll see you at the farm.
No problem. I'll see you Sunday at the farm.
Thank you. We're going to wrap up our visit to the farm today, but before we do, we want to thank Kathy, Jerry, Sammy, and all the other wonderful vendors we met today, as well as Katie for educating us on what Sunday at Heritage Farm will look like each and every week beginning June 11th all the way through October. And you can find that at 4316 Laurel Road here in Brunswick, Ohio. And when we come back, we're going to be highlighting some of the events coming up in the upcoming week in the area, so stay tuned.
We hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll go out and support them. There's going to be a lot of vendors, a lot of different things going on, so make sure you make that part of your summer festivities.
Let's talk about some of the upcoming events here in Brunswick.
Awesome.
We got Sweet Chin. If you haven't heard of Sweet Chin, they are a cover band. Our very own group member, Joe Fulkerson, is in that band.
Wow, a celebrity, huh?
Yeah, I've seen them play a couple times around. I love cover bands. They do a really good job. And they're going to be tonight at Geeked Out. So I hope you're watching this live tonight, Friday the 26th, 8 p.m. at Geeked Out. Geeked Out also has karaoke this coming Tuesday, May 30th. That starts at 8 p.m. So 2 opportunities to check out Geeked Out.
Awesome. And of course, don't forget about the cruise-in in Laurel Square each Saturday, usually around 3 o'clock is the start time. Go on up there, check out the vehicles, and then make sure you stop by some of the stores that are up there and thank them with some love out of the wallet there, and tell them how much we appreciate their support with keeping the cruise-in going up there in Laurel Square. That's a great tradition. Hopefully we can keep that going. So, and it looks like Voodoo Child is going to be at Manzo's on Saturday the 3rd at 8:30. I just like the name of the group. That's pretty awesome. So maybe we can go up there and check them out again at Manzo's Voodoo Child on the 3rd at 8:30.
Great spot to check out live music. They have live music many weekends in the summertime. Northeast Ohio Extreme Games. I'm not sure if everybody knows where that is, but it is at 1255 North Carpenter, located at what is called the Courthouse. It's right behind Mark's Plaza on North Carpenter. They have kids and family events all this summer, every Tuesday and Thursday from noon to 2, except for on July 4th. Some of the things you can do there: extreme cornhole, extreme water tag, small inflatables, and some other stuff, glow-in-the-dark, arenas, and more. You can check them out on their Facebook page or neoextremegames.com.
And don't forget, American Legion ceremony will be at Westview Cemetery on Memorial Day. Check out their Facebook page for a time. There will not be a parade this year because of the construction on Pearl Road. So, but please, if you'd like to go and pay your respects and participate in the ceremony, be a part of that. Westview Cemetery on Memorial Day. I think it's normally around 10 in the morning or so, but make sure, just give them a call or check out their Facebook page, and I'm sure all the information will be there.
That sounds about right. Speaking of construction, that construction is going pretty well compared to the north half of Pearl.
It does look like it's going quickly. I saw the right lane today getting put into place, but we'll see if they tear it up like the rest of Pearl Road 2 days after they did it. So we'll see what happens with that. So we want to thank you guys for joining us today. This is something that Lucas and I want to embark on. We thought we'd kick it up to the next level, help support businesses, help keep you informed, and hopefully connect the two together and show you how you can support our businesses. When we want to have some fun, we definitely want to hear from you. Please go to brunswickgrouptherapy.com and hit that button that lets you leave us a message, a voice message actually, or you can email us either way if you're more comfortable with that.
We're so glad you joined us, and we appreciate your understanding as we discover and dive headfirst in the world of podcasting and hyper-local podcasting.
What's hyper-local?
It's just focused on where we are.
Hyper-local.
Yeah.
So we don't want
We're not-
any of those Strongsville Mustang people
We're not-
or those Medina Bees.
We're not trying
we
to
just want the Blue Devils.
We're not trying to get big and famous. We're just trying to...
Well, I'm already big, so we'll just, the famous part is fine. So this is Fat Chick in the Bee with Kimberlee, and
I'm Lucas.
he doesn't have a cute hashtag. I do. Thanks for joining us, you guys. We hope to see you back here again next week. See you later. Bye.
Bye. As always, I want to thank you for checking out the Brunswick Group Therapy podcast and for supporting local Brunswick area businesses. If you enjoyed your time, please check us out online at brunswickgrouptherapy.com, where you can continue the conversation with a voice message that may be featured on future podcast episodes or posts. You can also follow us on our Brunswick Group Therapy social media pages on both YouTube and Facebook. If you own or manage an area business and would like to be featured in an upcoming Brunswick Group Therapy podcast, please reach out to Kimberlee or I through any of our social media pages. We are passionate about supporting local, and it's the reason for this podcast. I'd also like to take a moment and express my gratitude to our podcast producer, Zebulon Thomas. His assistance and knowledge made today's podcast episode possible. If you are interested in learning more about podcasting or taking your ideas to the next level, I encourage you to check out his webpage at ZebulonThomas.com.
Thank you for joining us for another therapy session. A reminder that the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are solely those of the participants and do not represent any business, group, employer, or organization. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only.